This week we looked at our ministry in motion, how to move our ministry along, and so looked at this at staff meeting. If you weren't able to join us, I hope this is a helpful recap. We started out with a little visual aid of focused force, blowing a ping pong ball out of a funnel versus a barrel which was made out of a toilet paper roll. So it's impossible to blow out of a funnel, blowing it straight up. Levy couldn't do it, Ann couldn't do it, Critter couldn't do it, Ernie couldn't do it. Anyway, the point was, as you focus the end of a funnel and turn it into a barrel, then that allows the force to move the ping pong ball out. And that's what we're trying to do as a church. We looked at these three words again, which is something we looked at as a staff and talked about what would our church look like if it was celebrating weekly in worship and personal devotion. What does it look like when it's deeply connected and caring for each other? And what does it look like as it's contributing to the ministries and the functions of the church in the community? So what we need to do now is begin to communicate that. What communications do we need? How do we integrate it? What integration do we need to bring that into the staff? What preparations for our ministries and our people do we need to do? And what transformation will result from it. So I asked the staff to consider being on one of three teams. A communication team, which thinks about a communication strategy that launches in January, coupled with a preaching series, and how do we communicate the three C's in print, slide, video, web, painting it on the wall, painting it in the sidewalk, whatever. Tommy Ray's heading that up. If you haven't joined a team and you're interested in any of these teams, just talk to the leaders. Tommy Ray leads this one. Kay Wallace leads the integration team. A little more subjective. What do we need to do as a staff to integrate the C's into the life of our staff? I just picked the number 7. What 7 adjustments do we need to integrate our thinking and our actions to be a 3C church and embody what we want the church to be? Preparation, Hans Guger is going to lead this team. How do we need to prepare our ministries, or how do we need to prepare our people to be this kind of 3C church? For example, if everyone in our church said, ooh, we want to contribute, where do we serve? We're not ready to mobilize them. So what adjustments do we need to start or begin to make that would allow us to actually involve people in contributions or connections? To what preparations? The transformation will come as these C's become a part of our church. It helps people go, I'm new at the chapel. What do you want me to do? Oh, we want you to celebrate. Personal devotion and public worship, we want you to connect. In biblical community, gospel community, we want you to contribute with your whole life. So it's just we want this to be as well known as anything that we do. Here's the timeline. September, our teams meet twice, 4 hours in the month of September, to discuss their particular point. So again, if you're not on a team, join a team. Tommy is communication. Kay is integration. Hans is preparation. We'd like as much staff involvement as possible. Not everybody's required to be on a team, but it would be good to have your voice in there. October, each team will present at our staff meeting in October, the first one. And then we will try to implement November and December so that we're ready for January. So there it is. Also included in this is the handout that I gave that defines the 3 C's. Thank you.